Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Shayesta Nadeem and I am 13 years old. I am from the Durham Jamaat and today we will ponder over this question. Can coverings over plants defer plant growth? My hypothesis. Glass absorbs light and styrofoam absorbs light very slowly. So to test this theory, we will plant marigold seeds to see if they each absorb more sunlight and grow larger. We will have a glass case over one of the pots to test whether the seed grows faster. We will use a styrofoam case over a different pot to see if it grows slower. And to determine the differences between the two, we will have seeds growing in two other pots too as the controls. The materials you will need for this experiment are seeds of some type, 4 normal pots or cups, a glass case, a styrofoam case, soil, or a good replacement are cotton balls, gloves, water, sunlight or a window, and an adult to help if you need it. Now let's move on to our experimental procedure. This first pot will be the plant that is covered in glass. The second pot will be control number 1. This pot is the one that's control number 2, and this last pot will be covered in styrofoam. Step 1. Fill up each cup with soil. Step 2. Make a small hole in the middle of each pot and add seeds. Step 3. Cover up the holes with more soil if you'd like. Step 4. Give your plants a little bit of water. Now let's check how our plants are throughout the next couple of days. These are the plants 2 days later. On day 5, they each grew a little bit, except for control number 1. And day 10, they all had grown at least a little bit. This is control number 1's final result. This is control number 2's final result. This is the styrofoam covered plant's final result. And last but not least, this is the glass covered plant's final result. Data analysis. Control number 1 had a little bit of trouble growing, but it did end up sprouting a little. It is by far the smallest plant. Control number 2 grew pretty close to the styrofoam covered plant, which grew pretty tall considering it was covered. They are both the second tallest plants. The glass plant got some fungi, but it still grew the fastest and the tallest. Conclusions. So as you saw, my hypothesis was partly correct. The glass-covered plant did grow the fastest and tallest, but the two controls grew the slowest. If anything, the styrofoam made the plant grow a little bit faster. This is also similar to what happens in a greenhouse. The glass keeps in moisture, heat, and light, helping the plant grow. This is also the reason why my glass plant had fungi develop. These were my results, but you may have different results depending on how you grew your plants. Extending the project. If you want, you could plant different seeds to see whether this is the same results with other seeds or just marigold seeds. You could also test to see if this experiment would work with other types of cases, such as aluminum, wood, or stone. Resources. Jazakallah for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.